let's go ahead and start standing today. And come to the edge of your mat, feel the bottoms of your feet. And we're going to just close our eyes with our feet hip width apart, inhaling through your nose, a long, deep breath that will take your ribs horizontally. Then exhale through your mouth, like you're blowing through a straw, drawing your pelvic floor up, narrowing your ribs, rolling those shoulders back and down, and keeping that energetic. Just feel it. Feel how you are mindful and using those muscles, how your posture changes. Release that inhale, let your breath move your ribs horizontally. Then exhale, I want you to draw up your pelvic floor, narrow your ribs, shoulders reach down, fingertips reach down, and start spreading your feet apart to activate the glutes. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, open your eyes, feel the bottoms of your feet, and then we'll prepare to move. As you inhale, start sinking your weight into your heels, reaching your sit bones back, arms reach out, chest stays high. And then exhale, pull the hands behind you like you're squeezing a ball. Tuck your tail slightly, pull those ribs in, and let your chest push the ceiling up. Real slow. Inhale, keep pushing your feet apart like you're trying to rip the yoga mat between your feet. Exhale, squeeze a little quicker. Inhale, weight into the heels. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Just trying to get the blood moving in the legs. And inhale and exhale, 5 more. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Lift your right heel up, go down on one leg and up. So go as deep as what your knees allow, sending your hips back. We're isolating that left leg. Don't let the knee of the left leg fishtail. The right leg is just for balance. And watch your hips, that they're not shifting side to side. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Both heels come down, shift over to the right. Left heel is up. Feel the difference if there isn't any, or maybe you're noticing it's harder to keep that knee stabilized, tracking over the middle of the foot to the second toe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both heels come down. We're going to widen your stance. Roll, reach up, feel that side body stretch, and then down. And the left arm comes up. Waking up the sides of the body, feeling that stretch above the hip to the rib. Exhale as you reach. Inhale, coming center, and exhale, reach. Adding the legs if you want. You can bend and reach with a toe tap. Real slow, make it feel good. So yawning motion. And last one. Feet come hip width apart. Inhale those arms up, biceps by the ears. Twist to the left, look over your left shoulder, and press your palms all the way down to your hips. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, twisting to the right, look right. Draw your ribs in. Inhale up, one more time to the left. And exhale. Inhale. And twist and exhale. One more. Come center. Press those palms away. Roll your palms to the ceiling. Pull the elbows down to your ribs. Then drop the hands down. Breathe. Actually, we're going to take the heels together. Toes apart about 1 fist width. Hands can come to your hips. Inhale, plie. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Tuck your tail slightly. Chest is lifted. And inhale, exhale. 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. Now hold it down. Keep squeezing the heels together. Tuck your tail. Lift your heels up. Hold that balance. Keep your heels lifted. Straighten your legs. Slowly lower it down. It's plie. heel lift, extend, and lower, just like we would on the reformer. And inhale through your nose. Feel that column of energy keeping your spine erect by pulling your ribs in, lifting the pelvic floor as you squeeze those thighs together. We're going to reverse the direction and go up, bend, lower, straighten, lift, bend, lower, straighten. Be mindful of where your head, shoulders, hips are at. Feel how when you draw those thighs in, it helps to get that lift nice and steady. One more. And hold. Wide plie, second position. Inhale, chest is lifted. Let's bring the right hand over the left. Squeeze those arms down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, the knees bend, lowering your hips. And exhale, lift your kneecaps at the top. Push into your heels. Feet are wide enough that when you bend, the knees over the ankle. And two more. Keep squeezing those arms together. Feel how that gets your shoulders to wake up. And hold it down. Pause, switch the arms. And 8 more. Keeps pushing the arms in opposition. 6. Exhale, squeeze. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Hold it low. Release the arms. Bring them down to your knees. Fold forward. Push the left shoulder through. Look up at the ceiling, pushing the left knee away as you twist right. Then inhale. Exhale, push the right knee away, twist left. Inhale, exhale, twist. And twist. Hold it in the center. Inhale, tuck your tail and rolling it up. Feet come back together. Taking it to our roll downs. Inhale, arms come up, biceps by the ears. Exhale, think up and get taller. Pull, you're going to nod your head, soften your sternum, and feel your ribs come up and under your solar plexus. Hands come down. We'll just stay here. You can have your knees soft. Exhale, hang a little bit closer towards the head, towards the legs. Hands come to the left ankle. Bend your left knee and pull your face a little bit closer to that left knee. Breathe in. And exhale, you feel the stretch in the right low back and glute. Bend the right leg, hands go to the right ankle. Exhale, pull yourself over that right leg, face towards the right knee. Inhale and exhale, pulling it in. Inhale, release. Both hands go to the ankles. Bend the elbows, soften your knees, and just fold yourself in. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, Kegel. Draw your ribs in, tuck your tail, soften your knees, and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Hands come up overhead. Grab the right elbow, let the hand dangle between your shoulder blades, and then tricep stretch with a little side bend to the left. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Release that arm. Left elbow comes to the ceiling. Grab it with your right hand. Give it a little stretch, pulling it towards the midline of your body, and side bend to the right. Inhale and exhale. Releasing those hands, interlace the fingers, flip your palms, pushing them backwards, and let the arms come up with straight arms, stretching your chest and shoulders. Inhale, look up at the ceiling, little tiny back bend. Exhale. Releasing those hands, getting ready for a roll down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, nod the head, soften your sternum, and think of like a waterfall rolling down to the floor. Your hands hit, walk your hands out, 1, 2, 3. Land with your thumbs right under your chest. If you need to, go to your knees, or if you need to for sore wrists, go to your elbows. And we're just going to hold a plank. Remember that when we're in plank, whatever version you're in, the idea is to push your arms apart slightly to activate the shoulder and then pull down towards your toes as your toes come You're trying to get a little lift by like you're drawing your hands and feet together. Your tail's tucked. You're reaching your heels away. There's a lot going on. Breathe in. Exhale, firm up that abdomen. Don't drop your head. Look at the top of your mat. Inhale and exhale. One more. As you exhale, lift those hips high, sink your heels to the floor, and walk the right heel up as you press your left to the floor, and switch right heel down, left heel up. Think of your abdomen, observe what it's doing. As you exhale, try to draw your abdomen up. Push your hands, spread them apart. Feel that flat palm into the floor. Then sink both heels, soften your knees, and lower your chest with your tailbone reaching to the ceiling. Then inhale. As you exhale, soften your knees even more. Walk your hands back. 1, 2, 3. Forward fold with the head hang. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck your tail, soften your knees, and roll it up. 1 vertebra at a time. Arms come up overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. We're going to take it down and roll it down. Your vertebra flowing like a waterfall. Hands hit the ground. Walk them out. 1, 2, 3. We're going to hold our plank. Get that energy going. Tucking your tail, reaching your heels away. Spreading the hands apart to activate the shoulder. Breathe in. Then as you exhale, we're going to shift our feet. You're going to drop to the outside of your left foot, to the inside of your right arch. That hand of your left hand should be right under the shoulder. And you're going to extend up to the ceiling. If you need to, you can be with a knee on the ground. And lift those hips away. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Look at your left hand, bring the right hand to it. Side shift the feet to the outside edge of your right foot, inside edge of the left. Bring your hips high, reach up in line with your shoulder. Inhale, exhale, lift your hips. That bottom hand is right under your shoulder. And lift, 2 more. Lift and lift. Look at your bottom hand, bring the top hand to it. Hold that plank. Lift the hips, bend your knees, get into downward dog. Hold downward dog for 1 inhale and 1 exhale. Soften your knees more, walk your hands back. 1, 2, 3. Hang like a rag doll. Soften your knees and exhale, roll it up 1 vertebra at a time. Arms come up overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart. 1 more. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, roll down like a waterfall. Hands hit the ground. Walk them out. 1, 2, 3. Get into that plank position. And again, it can be on the elbows or the knees. If you're here, just take a breath. Exhale, we're going to activate those shoulders. Really feel strong, like you're pushing the floor away. Eyes are up at the top of your mat. And I want you to focus on your left heel. Really pull that kneecap up of your left heel. Squeeze that left glute. Reach that left heel away. Float the right toe off of the ground and point your right foot. Lift and lower that straight right leg. Keep your weight balanced between your hands. Keep your chest right in the center. 2 more. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Put that toe down. Squeeze both glutes. Shift your weight into your right big ball mount of your toe. Point that left toe. Squeeze the right glutes. Pull that right kneecap up. Reach that right heel away. Stay equally weighted between both hands. Lift the back leg, the left leg. Stay straight as it taps and lifts. We've got 3 more. Keep that energy in the right leg. Keep it strong, hips level. And that leg's going to come down. Hips go high. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Walk your hands back. 2, 3. Ragdoll. Forward fold. Soften your knees, tuck your tail, and roll it up 1 vertebra at a time. exhale, hands to your heart. Walk to the top of your mat. Come down to seated. Sitting with your feet hip width apart. Sit up nice and tall. Pull those thighs apart. Your toes stay down. As you exhale, stay lifted in your chest, but start to tuck your tail and roll behind the sit bones. Inhale, come back up. Pull the elbows wide as you tuck your tail. Inhale. Now you're going to come forward with your head over the knees and then roll to the top of your sit bones and stacking your spine. Chest is lifted, elbows pull wide on those thighs. Exhale, tuck your tail, curling it back. Take a sniffing breath in. Think about your chin. Don't let it touch your chest. You want a long neck. The back of your neck is reaching in a balanced curve, and then head comes forward, keeping that balanced curve up into an erect spine. Inhale and exhale a little lower, rolling it back. Take a breath in and exhale, coming forward, sitting tall. Reach those arms away. Inhale, exhale, tuck your tail, rolling it back. Feel that wheel of your pelvis. Stay here with your feet down. Bring your arms up, biceps by the ears, and then lowering it down, hands at shoulder height. Inhale, exhale, scoop your abdomen, tail's tucked, back is curled, and back down. One more, inhale up, and exhale, reach, dive it forward, head over the knees. Then inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Pull those shoulders back. Keep your shoulder blades connected. Inhale, exhale, narrow the ribs, tuck your tail. Feel that belly button going back and up under your sternum. Hold here. You're going to take your imaginary basketball between your hands and twist to the left, watching your hands with your eyes, and then come back center. And twist to the left. And come back center. Twist to the right, center, twist to the left. Hollow your abdomen. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Reach hands over the knees. Head comes forward, and then inhale, sitting up nice and tall. As you exhale, let's tuck your tail and roll it back. All the way, hands can come to your legs. Keep tucking your tail and roll it all the way down until you're on your back. Breathe in, arms reach up overhead. Extend the legs and just feel that big stretch in your body. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands back by your hips. Bring your heels in just beyond your fingertips. Heels are hip width apart. We're going to do a couple glute bridges. First set, arms reach down for your heels. And actually, before we start the glute bridge, I'm going to wake up your abdomen a little bit more to make sure we get the good support. So change your position with your hands to fingertips on the abs just inside of your hip bones. Pull the right knee up into tabletop and the left knee joins it. Breathe in, feel your breath expand horizontally. Then exhale, pull your front ribs down. Pull your navel to your spine and keep your tailbone level. Your pelvis is level to the floor, and you should get a slight imprint of the low back. Breathe in. Make sure your knees are right over your hips and they're at a 90 degree. You're going to take your hip out of a 90 degree without moving the knee. So just lower your thigh bone and then pull it back up on your exhale by drawing the navel to the spine. Inhale as that left leg lowers. Exhale, drawing it up. Inhale the right leg and exhale it up. Keep your shoulders down into the mat. Don't let your low back pop off of the floor. If it feels like as you lower, it's popping off of the floor, then don't make the motion as big. Try a smaller lower and lift. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more on the right and one more on the left. Okay, so listen carefully. We've got your knees in line with your hips. Keep them right there, but internally rotate the thigh bones. Don't let your knees touch. They're still in line with your hips. Your toes are pointed and your feet are turned out outside of the body. You're going to lower that right leg and lift, just as we've been doing, but now we're doing it with internal rotation. Lower, exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Keep it internally rotated, so like your knees are looking at each other and your toes are outside of the body. Keep that low back imprinted. Right leg lowers and lifts. Left leg lowers and lifts. Hold it here. Flex your feet. Keep your heels right in line with your sit bones. Keep your heels there. Don't let them move out of position, but your knees turn out with your feet flexed like a frog. From this position, keeping that knee or heel sit bone alignment, lower that right leg, keeping your low back imprinted, and exhale, it comes back up. Really focus on that active turnout. Don't lose the energy of turning out as you lower and lift. Left leg lowers, exhale and lift. Inhale, the right lowers and lifts. Exhale, the left will lower and lift. 2 more each side. And last one. Left leg down and up. Both feet come together. Squeeze them. Make sure the knees are right over your hips. Your ankles are at the height of the knees, so you're at 90 degrees. Squeeze your thighs together. You're probably not going to be able to go as low without losing the imprint. So just a little motion, lower both legs to the floor as you squeeze them together, and then exhale, they come back up. Inhale, the legs will lower. Exhale, return. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. 2 more. And last one. And lift. Go ahead and bring those knees in. Give them a hug. Circle the knees around your low back. And then reverse the direction. Go ahead and bring both feet down on the floor. I think we're ready for our glute bridges now. Pull the shoulders into the floor and slide your hands down. From here, you're going to tuck your tail, walk it up 1 vertebra at a time until your hips are higher than your ribs. Inhale, squeeze at the top, and then exhale, soften your sternum, roll it down 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, hands come down by your side, tuck your tail and rolling it up. Squeeze your hips at the top. Inhale your arms overhead, and with your arms left on the ground overhead, soften your sternum and roll down. Inhale, the hands return to your hips. Exhale, tuck your tail, push your heels like all the way. Imagine you're going through the floor with your heels. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, tuck your tail, soften the sternum and roll down. Try not to let your knees fishtail or your hips shift side to side. Inhale the arms down. Now we're going to bring your arms out to a T position with the palms facing the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, push your hips high and stay in your glute bridge. You're going to lift your left arm off of the ground. Don't let your hips shift. Turn your head and let that shoulder come up until you're reaching over the bottom arm. Your hips are trying to stay level. You get a big stretch. Inhale, that arm come back up. Place the left arm on the ground outside of the body. Your right hand floats off of the ground, crosses your midline. Keep your hips as center as you can and twist until your hands are stacked. The right shoulder is off of the ground. Inhale, arm comes back up. And exhale, roll it down. Go ahead and bring that right knee in, pointing the toe. The knee comes into the armpit. Feel that big stretch. Circle the right ankle, making as big and smooth of a circle as you can, and then reverse. Keep reaching your straight left leg down and away into the ground. Then point and flex your foot. And hold the point, hold the flex, push your foot to the ceiling, hands shift behind the thigh, extend that leg, get the stretch, then point the toe and bend the knee as it comes down. Flex your foot, extend, point your toe, bend, flex, extend, point, and bend. Last one, hold it up there. Little pulses, the toes come towards the knee as you flex your foot. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point that toe. Walk your hands up between the knee and the ankle. Soften the knee, pull it in, and then exhale, straighten the leg and get a deeper hamstring stretch. Bend the knee, soften, let it pull in. Hold it where it is, and then exhale and stretch it a little bit more. Left leg is actively pushing into the ground. One more, bend the knee and exhale, stretching it away. Release that leg. Hands come back down to your side. Your toe is pointed. That right toe is reaching to the ceiling. Turn the knee out slightly. Pull your abdomen down into the floor. Shoulders are connected. Arms are reaching down to the bottom of your mat. And in that active position, start making tiny circles with that straight right leg on the ceiling. And reverse. You're just stirring the femur head in the hip socket. And pause. Inhale, pull that leg towards your face. Exhale, cross the midline. Lower it down and around. Inhale as it comes back up. Exhale, over, down, and around. Inhale and exhale. So keep your leg circle only as big as what you can control your pelvis. So if your pelvis starts to rock, you got to make that circle a little smaller. And hold. Bend that knee, pull it in, grab the thigh, give it one more stretch. Cross the shin bone over your body, right hand on the outside of the knee, left hand above the ankle, and pull in for a medial glute stretch. So the leg crosses the body. You're pulling your knee towards your chest and that ankle towards your shoulder. And then keep the knee bent, right hand under the thigh as it opens like a book to the side. If you want, you can extend that leg and then bring it back in. That foot comes down. The left knee comes in. Actively push the straight right leg into the ground. Pull the left knee into your chest. Circle that left ankle. And reverse. Make the circle as smooth as you can. Keep that right leg actively reaching. And point and flex. Hold the flex. Hands shift behind the thigh. Extend that leg to the ceiling. On the point, bend your knee. Flex, extend, and point and bend. Flex, extend, point and bend. 3 more. And exhale and inhale. Last one, hold it up there. Flex the foot, pulling the toe towards the knee. It's pulse, 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 pulse. Waking up the front of the shin. And hold that. Hands come up above the knee, between the ankle and knee, point the toe. You're going to bend the knee as the knee you actively pull in, and then extend. Feel that stretch. Take a breath in, bend the knee, let your hands pull the leg in a little closer, and exhale, stretch. So keep that right leg pushing down in the ground as you pull the left leg in. As you extend, keep both legs reaching out of the hip. One more. And extend. Feel that big stretch. Releasing the leg, hands come to your side. Keep that toe pointed with a slight rotation externally, and then tiny circles from your abdomen pulling down. So try to keep those hips really still, and then inhale, exhale the other way. Shoulders stay rooted down into the floor. Ribs are connected and pulling down. Pause. Inhale. The foot pulls towards your face. Exhale, cross the midline of the body, lower to the outside of the body and up. Inhale, circle, and exhale. Inhale, down, around. 2 more. And keep that right leg rooted into the ground. Pause, reverse. Goes outside the body, crosses the midline and up. Down, around, up. 2 more. And last one, hold that leg still. Grab the knee, grab the ankle, pull it across your body. Feel that medial glute stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release that ankle. The knee is supported with your left hand. Open that thigh to the side like a book. You can extend the leg, supporting it as needed. Take a breath in. Squeeze that right leg and push it down into the ground. Keep that right hip down as the left leg goes out to the side. Then both legs come in. Bring your knees into your chest and give them a hug. Inhale, the arms are going to go down to your sides. Extend those legs out. Actually, let's have the knees bent. You're going to curl, nod your head, curl your body up. Knees are at tabletop. Reach those arms long, preparing for 100. So you want to feel like somebody's pulling your head up out of your spine. You're imprinted in the low back. I squeeze my legs together. Slide those arms down like you're reaching for the bottom of the mat. Don't tuck your chin too much. Keep a space between your chin and chest. Breathe in. As you exhale, reach those arms and start pumping down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. You're up on the tips of your shoulder blades, actively curling up as you pump those arms, keeping your pelvis still. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2 more sets. Inhale and exhale. You can have those legs extended, squeezing them together. Last one, and exhale. Both knees come in. Bring your right hand outside of the right ankle, left hand into the inside of the knee, extending both legs, and then switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. It's left and right and left. Keep that reach, really reach the straight leg away as you're pulling that knee in. Get that opposition. And then both knees pull in, reach your hands past the ankles. Arms come up by the ears, extend the legs towards the ceiling at a small angle, and then squeeze it into a ball. The lower that you let your legs go, the harder it is to keep that low back imprinted. So choose the height of your legs to what suits you. Inhale and exhale. One more. And exhale, the head comes down. Take a rest, look to the left. Inhale, exhale, look to the right. Hands come behind your back, interlace those fingers. Let your head be heavy, like your head is in a hammock of your hands. You can see your elbows and the peripheral vision of your eyes. Curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades. Extend that right leg. Bring your left shoulder down to the ground as your right arm comes up. And then slowly crisscross for a bicycle on the other side. Inhale and exhale. Again, you're pulling the legs. One's coming in as the other one extends. And last one, head comes down. Take a rest, knees come in, supine twist. The knees go left as your head goes to the right. Take a deep breath in and exhale up and around the other way. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we are going to bring your hands behind the thighs. Actually, you know what? We only have like a minute left, so I think it's best to spend it stretching. Go ahead and bring your left foot to the floor, your right ankle across the thigh bone, flex both feet. Arms go wide to a T. With your legs actively pushing into each other, slowly let your legs drop to the left side of your body in a variation of supine twist with your legs in a figure 4 position. Breathe in, let that space between your ribs and hip open, and then exhale. Start knitting your ribs together. Try to roll the top rib down with the bottom ribs following, and your sacrum will hit on the ground. Uncross those legs. And switch, left leg across the top or the bottom right. Flex both feet, roll to the right side of your body. Inhale. Feel those ribs opening like a fan. Exhale. Left shoulder pulls down to the floor. Inhale. Let the breath move your ribs. And then exhale, the top rib closes and comes down with the hips trailing behind. Go ahead and reach those legs long, palms up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, let your eyes close. Feel the weight of your body settling down with the ground supporting you. Inhale, feel the rush of air coming in, cool. Exhale through your mouth and release all negativity down into the ground. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale. Good work today.